Has social media ruined Halloween Ends?
Hey guys, thanks for joining us again. Today we're going to talk about Halloween Ends news. And as you've seen, if you're following this, there are a ton of ideas about what the plot in Halloween Ends is going to be. So it goes without saying, if you don't want any spoilers, turn this video off now, but hopefully you stick around.
And honestly, they might not be spoilers anyways. We all could be spinning our wheels to a bunch of crap that
It could all be bull crap.
They just injected into the public to keep us off the trail, you know?
Yeah, they knew we were hot on the trail. So Jared, tell me a couple of the theories that you've heard about what the plot of Halloween Ends will be.
So what we do know from that like little leak of like the synopsis of the film is that there is going to be this guy, Corey Cunningham, and he's going to like be babysitting and the kid is going to get killed, and that's like what we do know, right?
Basically, there is a character named Corey Cunningham who is kind of somewhat inspired by another character called Arnie Cunningham from Christine. Allegedly, the film opens with Corey Cunningham babysitting a young kid named Johnny, and Johnny is killed in the opening of the film. From what people have said, the killing of Johnny is incredibly brutal. But at the end of that sequence, we're not sure if Corey killed Johnny or if Corey discovered Johnny. There is a theory of a copycat killer.
So basically there's three theories that I've run into, right? Number one, you've got the copycat killer is another inmate who broke out and is essentially pretending to be Michael Myers, and that particular copycat killer has killed that kid that he's babysitting, and he's essentially been framed, and the story will be them trying to clear his name. Somewhere along the line, actual Michael Myers comes into play. Then another theory would be that Corey Cunningham is essentially worshiping Michael Myers, and he is pretending to be Michael Myers, and even at some point looks for Michael Myers, finds Michael Myers in the sewers. And then the last one is, again, Corey Cunningham is a copycat of Michael Myers, but he actually has the essence of Michael Myers, that evil, and we learn that it can be passed from person to person, and now Corey Cunningham is the new Michael Myers, which I don't think could ever work, and I don't think that they would go that route.
There's been a number of screenings that have taken place. From what I understand, there are two versions of the film. One is doing better with the audience. In fact, the last one was just recently in Vegas, and the word is it got a standing ovation. Now, when I hear that as a Halloween fan, it makes me very happy, but
do you think that there's a chance that Laurie and Michael Myers made out at the end, and that's how it ends?
I'm hoping so, like
Okay.
the end of Bruno.
I think that's like the standing ovation.
In the teaser trailer that was released recently, there is clearly two types of Myers, two different masks. There's a part where Myers has all of his fingers where they were cut off earlier. So there is obviously something going on with that. How do I feel about them going this route if they do? And to what extent? I mean, this could literally be the first like 10 minutes of the movie and then we move on. I'm a diehard Halloween fan. To me, it's all about execution. If it's done right, I think it could be really cool. But if it's not done right, it's going to piss off a lot of Halloween fans. So that's kind of where I stand on that.
Yeah, and I don't think that they are going to. Just because, well, number one, we know that last test screening that it got a standing ovation. You can't ruin a property and then get a standing ovation. It's not going to happen. I do have a lot of faith that whatever they're doing here is going to pan out in a way that the fans are really going to enjoy. You know that I've been watching the Halloween movies. We're going to do a review of each of them. So it's really put into focus just how careful they have been with these new movies and what a good job that they have done with this property. I can't imagine a world where they just up and on the last one, they're like, fuck the series, we're gonna destroy it now. It just doesn't make any sense.
How is the film going to end? Does Michael die? Does Laurie die? Or do they both die? In my mind, I would love to see a scenario where Laurie is like a martyr and she gives her own life to take Myers' life. The original producer that owns the Halloween franchise has put into contract that Michael can never be killed. Now, we know Michael has been killed before, but then he's been brought back. So I'm curious to see how they're going to go about this. That really, to me, is like the burning question. How is Halloween Ends going to end?
No matter what is going on with the copycat thing, I'm assuming that that's going to be the first and second act. It's going to wrap up into the third act where they will bring in actual Michael Myers, and it will come down to a fight between Laurie and Michael Myers. And I predict that she is going to kill him. He's actually going to be dead. She's going to be able to feel the relief of this is actually over, and I get to enjoy my final years free from this torment that has literally taken all of my life. That's my prediction.
That's an optimistic point of view, and I actually like that, and I would love that kind of ending, but I also feel like Laurie is already broken. So we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much for listening to us talk about the theories of Halloween Ends. Obviously, we have no idea how it's actually going to turn out, but we're going to keep our eye on things and see if any new plots suddenly get leaked out. And when the movie comes out, we'll find out who was right, or if anyone was right, or if it all was bogus. Let us know what you think about these copycat plot lines in the comment section below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Also suggest any horror movies that we should see, and we will talk to you soon. Peace out, cheesers.
Peace. And cut!
All right.
All right.